mud mortar. The second phase of the Harappan civilization, where it was built with stones and sandite bricks, that is called as the matured civilization. In all these cities where the excavations were conducted, the prominent features which were common to all was the large planned cities, the houses which built in a straight row, then specialized crafts, trade, the existence of weights and weights and measures, and especially at Lothal and Desalpur and Ropar, burnt bricks were used, and at Lothal dockyard also was excavated. The houses were planned and varied in different size, and the features of the city also varied. For example, in Mohenjo-daro, Harappa, and Kalibangan, they have raised a citadel, whereas at Lothal, the citadel complex was located within the main settlement. In Dholavera, which is the example of fully developed phase, it consisted of three parts: citadel, middle town, and the lower town. So likewise, it varied as such. And the major difference between the buildings in large cities and small towns and villages was in the type of the houses and the combinations of raw material which was used in the constructions. In villages, houses were built mostly with mud bricks and additional use of mud and reeds, whereas in towns and cities, the buildings were built with sun-dried or burnt bricks. All the houses had a well, a kitchen, and a bathroom, and the bathrooms had underground drainage system which were connected to the main roads as such. In some places, the laboratories also were found. In villages, stones were used for foundations or for drains also. One of the special features of the Harappan civilization was the excavation of Great Bath at Mohenjo-daro and a granary and a sort of a temple-like structure which was found in the citadel as such. Remains of dressed stone pillars in the citadel at Dholavera was another feature, and at Lothal, underground drainage system also was found. And in almost all the cities, they had paved footpaths and street lamps, which proves that the Harappan civilization was far more developed than the Egyptian and the Mesopotamian civilization. Great cubical weights, black stones have been found, which have been um, the scholars feel that establish the fact that they were used for trade as such. Now, coming to the occupations, are you waiting for follow me?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Fine. So submitted. Now coming to the occupation, the Harappan
Aditi
people
limited.
were basically agriculture was the most important occupation. In Kalibangan, plough fields, terracotta models of ploughs were discovered at Kalibangan and Bahawalpur and Banawali. This establishes the fact that the Harappan people knew agriculture and the usage of ploughs. The farmers also built bunds of stones or mud, and irrigation canals also have been found at Rakhigad and Chortugai. So, in this agriculture, they cultivated several crops like wheat, maize, millets, bajra, and others. And the scholars are of the opinion that wheat was their staple food. Apart from agriculture, they also had another occupation of domestication of animals. They domesticated animals like buffalo, sheep, goat, and other cattle. Wild animals also they were familiar with. The domesticated animals may have been used for meat, wool, milk, and pack animals. The Harappan people were also familiar with deer, pig, boar, tortoise, fish, lion, tiger, and other wild animals, besides elephant. And in some places, this recent excavation, a figure like similar to horse also have been reported at Lothal as such. So, apart from this, they also were aware of various crafts and techniques. The Harappan people were familiar with the pottery, which was different types of potteries were used. For example, like black on red, pottery with gray color, potteries with black and red wares were also found, which were painted or designs were made with the figurines as such. So the typical Harappan pottery is a fine, sturdy, wheel-made ware with bright red slip decorated with painted black designs. Apart from the pottery, which were found in different sizes, shapes, terracotta figurines of animals, toy cars, human figurines of male and female were also found. It had Mohenjo-daro, the statue of a dancing girl was also excavated. Besides stoneworks, masonry were found at Dholavira, and they also were aware of metallurgy. Metals like copper alloyed with zinc, tin, nickel, bronze metals were used, and the different types of tools and implements were used by the eldest people. Tools like spear, knives, swords, fish hook, needles were used, and jewelries like were made out of gold and silver. Jewelries like ornaments like necklaces, bracelets, pendants, rings, bangles, earrings, anklets, and girdles, waistbands were also discovered. Most of the jewelries were made of gold, silver, copper, semi-precious stones, and also seashells. Semi-precious stones were found at village Aladin, which is now presently located in Pakistan. Then, apart from this, seal making was also another important occupation. Several types of seals in square and rectangle and in cylindrical and round shapes. Seals were found at different sites. At Mohenjo-daro, silver seals with unicorn motif were also discovered. So the scholars are established a fact that these seals must have been used as a means of exchange or as a royal stamp. Bead making factories with tools, furnaces, and beads in various stages of preparation have been found at Janhudaro and Lothal. So the bead making also was another important occupation of the Harappan people. Apart from this, the discovery of a large dockyard at Lothal established the fact that Lothal was the center for marine foreign trade, and the Indus people traded with countries like Mesopotamia, Egypt, etc. Then coming to the society and religion part of it, the Harappan people had a matriarchal society where family was the unit system and they had a joint family system. The scholars are of the opinion that the caste system may not have existed, but the society was divided on the basis of class. Then the Harappan people worshipped mainly Mother Goddess as the supreme goddess. Besides Mother Goddess, a prototype of Linga, that is, and Shiva in the form of Pashupati was also found. It was worshipped as a consort of Mother Goddess. Shiva was also worshipped in the form of Linga and also in the form of Yogi. In Pashupati, he was a yogi seated in a meditation pose with legs across feet, surrounded by animals like dogs and others, so which is supposed to be called as Pashupati. The Harappan people, apart from this, also were the nature worshippers and worshipped nature like trees, animals, snakes, people, neem trees, and others were worshipped, and water also was worshipped. So, natural elements were worshipped by the Indus Valley people. Seals with this goddess and gods and goddesses were also discovered at various sites. Now, in some of the seals were inscribed with some scripts, which is undeciphered yet, which is called as a pictographic script. Different types of seals, especially at about 3,700 objects with the different types and shapes and designs were discovered, which establishes the fact that the Harappan people were educated people. Though they were educated, but the script has not yet been undeciphered. They remained undeciphered, not yet deciphered as such. And this established some of the latest scholars who conducted excavations and research are finding it the script similar to the Gondi language in Madhya Pradesh, and they are trying to decipher it. Now, coming to the aspect as to which race the Indus people belonged. So, some scholars are of the opinion that the Indus people belonged to the Dravidian family, while some others argued that they belonged to the Indo-Aryan family. Now, to conclude the lecture, such a highly civilized, developed civilization began to decline from 2000 BCE onwards, and from 1500 onwards it began to decline further. Several causes are attributed for the decline of the Indus Valley civilization. All the scholars have established the fact and agreed that it did not come to an end suddenly, it declined gradually. So, some of the causes for the decline are natural disasters, like natural disasters like earthquakes, floods, etc., are attributed for the decline. Some other scholars felt argued that due to the invasion of the Aryans, the Indus Valley civilization began to decline. However, scholars like P.B. Carney and B.B. Lal have refuted the theory that Aryan invasion was the cause for the decline. So we cannot say that it has declined because whatever the features we have seen in this Indus Valley civilization, like worshipping of Mother Goddess or worshipping of natural elements and others, are continuing in India till today. So we can say this is the proto civilization for the Indian culture. And this is one of the primary topic for the to establish the fact that Indian history goes back with beyond Vedic civilization. Thank you. Yes, unmute it. Praveen?
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Praveen is there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, he is there.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Praveen?
Yes, ma'am.
Recorded?
Yes, ma'am. I paused it.
Okay.
I will send you, ma'am.
Has